It's a big fight. It's a fun fight. It's a fight that I like stylistically, not to take anything away from him, but when you fought Poirier, you fought Gaethje, you fought Oliveira, you fought Dan Hooker, the fighting Paddy Pimblett sounds like a fun day at the office compared to some of those.
And if you don't love the brand of Paddy Pimblett, it's fun, it's exciting. He's a guy who brings it. Scousers don't get knocked out. We'll put his name to the test.
One of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC will be fighting one of the most entertaining personalities in the UFC, as Michael Chandler faces off against Paddy Pimblett. According to Chandler, Paddy is not on his level, and here's the reason why.
I think he's got great belief in himself, which is, I think, the most important thing in this sport. When it comes to physical attributes, power in his hands, ability to finish a fight at all times, great in all positions, I don't think he's there in a lot of ways. I believe I'm going to put a pressure on him. I believe he will know right away within the first exchange he's not stepping into the octagon with Bobby Green, with Tony Ferguson, with some of these guys that he has fought. It's just a different level. And I still believe where I'm at, it's a bad matchup stylistically for him. That first time he gets hit by one of the toughest punchers in the UFC lightweight division, which he has not faced yet, it's going to be a different feeling. It's going to be a different speed. It's going to be a different ferocity that he hasn't felt before. And as I said, I think Paddy's still got a bright future. I think Paddy will always be a fan favorite. But I do believe he's got some momentum right now, and the Paddy train stops in Miami, and he's going to have to go back to the drawing board. And he's great dude, and but I plan on landing some big punches and finishing him early.
He knows when one of these hands lands, it's going to be different than Jordan Levitt. It's going to be different than Bobby Green. It's going to be different than a lot of the guys that he has fought. But I'm up to the challenge. Prove me right, prove me wrong. Let's see what happens. I mean, there's a big fight. No matter which way you look at it, man, it's a big fight, and it's the life cycle of the fighter. I will, tip my hat to Dustin Poirier. He fought Benoit Saint Denis when not very many people knew him, right? Justin Gaethje fought Rafael Fiziev. I see it often on the social media webs. Everybody's like, man, you're fighting everybody in the top 3, top 2, top 5. You need to go fight a young, hungry up-and-comer. Well, here you go, boys and girls. Here's my opportunity. Here's his opportunity. This is Paddy's opportunity to get inside the top 10. This is my opportunity to show you that there are different levels to this sport.
I love Paddy Pimblett. All right, listen, I think I'll be long gone by the time he climbs the ranks and becomes champion. So I told him right after his last fight, I said, keep on shining, young man. Keep on shining. Listen, because people are going to hate on him because he's boisterous and he's loud. Listen, I know y'all love Paddy Pimblett. I'm a fan of Paddy Pimblett.